Right now, new developments in the case of a missing Windsor couple as their son, charged with lying to investigators, faces a judge for the first time.
And the city of Madison announces a design change for its ongoing bus rapid transit plan.
Plus, how Madison police plan to step up enforcement after a string of car break-ins and thefts in a West Side neighborhood.
This is News 3 Now at 6.
The Dane County Sheriff's Office now considers this an homicide investigation.
The Dane County Medical Examiner today confirming that the human remains found during the search for a missing Windsor couple are in fact those of 50-year-old Bart Halderson. They say he died of a gunshot wound.
Thank you for joining us tonight. These developments as their son, 23-year-old Chandler Halderson, makes his first court appearance. He's being held on a $10,000 cash bond, even though prosecutors asked for it to be $1 million. He was taken into custody for lying to investigators in the case. But tonight, according to the Dane County Jail inmate website, charges of first-degree homicide, hiding a corpse, and mutilating a corpse are all newly pending in the case. He is set to be back in court on Thursday. When it comes to Chandler's mother, 53-year-old Krista Halderson, she is still listed as missing.
And until they find evidence to the contrary, deputies say they will continue to search for her. Our Jamie Perez was at a press conference with the sheriff today. She joins us now with their efforts going forward. Jamie?
The sheriff's office is really hoping for the public's help right now. They said for anyone who has any information on this, no tip is too small. They're really focusing their efforts on finding Krista Halderson and bringing her home. Now, right now, the Halderson's home is currently being searched for anything that could help investigators find Krista. They're calling this a complex investigation because whoever is responsible had 6 days to hide their evidence, but they said they're determined to find answers for this family.
At this moment, we want to focus all of our efforts at this moment on finding Krista. We are optimistic in regards to her whereabouts and where she is at, and we will let the evidence of this investigation tell us otherwise. Thank you.
Krista Halderson is 5'3" with red hair and blue eyes, and she was last seen on Thursday, July 1st. Anyone with any information can leave a tip on the Dane County Sheriff's Office tip line, and you can remain anonymous.
Jamie Perez reporting live for us tonight. Jamie, thank you.
And as we continue to learn more about this case and the Halderson family, stay with News 3 Now on air and online at channel3000.com or download our free Channel 3000 app.
Time now to check your certified most accurate forecast. Here's meteorologist Dana Fulton. Dana?
We are under a cloudy sky right now with a few isolated drizzle spots passing through, and that slight chance for some isolated rain will continue through the rest of the evening, though I think most of the area right now is sitting under a dry sky. Here's a live look at Madison. Temperature-wise, close to 70. This time of year, we should be in the low 80s for afternoon highs. So another cool day. A little more humid, though, as our dew points have creeped up just a little bit. We're in the mid-60s right now for our dew points. 70 in Madison, 73 in Janesville, 68 in Mineral Point right now. Again, our radar does look quiet throughout southern Wisconsin. Much of the steadier showers today have stayed south in northern Illinois. We're still going to hold on to the slight chance for an isolated shower tonight and for tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a little warmer outside. We'll be back to the low 80s for afternoon highs. But the better opportunity for rain will really build in for Wednesday. In fact, we're looking at the possibility for strong to severe thunderstorms late Wednesday night and into Thursday, so we have added an alert day to the forecast for the middle of the week. We'll take a closer look at the timing with some of these storms in just a few minutes.
State Street businesses have a new bus stop designed to work with. Many owners complained the city's original plans for rapid transit stops would damage the State Street economy. And that's where Naomi Coles joins us with more about today's changes. Naomi?
This is part of a massive overhaul to the city's public transit system, and it's been in development for years. Bus Rapid Transit, or BRT, will replace the existing buses with larger, higher frequency buses throughout the city. But on State Street, the bus stop designs much larger than what's there currently had prompted a lot of concern from businesses that it would block their storefronts. The new designs are smaller, transparent, and no bigger now than what is currently here.
State Street is a critical destination in our city. It's a cultural and retail destination. It's part of the heart of the city that we want all residents, from far east to far west, from north to south, to have easy access to.
Now, the plan is expected to begin operation in 2024. It uses $80 million that's been set aside for it in the federal transportation budget. BRT is going to fundamentally transform public transit in Madison with the goal of getting more people to use it. Now, that could impact main routes in the city, places like East Washington Avenue, which has generated a lot of interest lately for its high-risk driving, its safety issues after 4 deaths this year. I'm going to be tackling that in a special report on Wednesday at 10 o'clock.
All right, Naomi, thank you. For the first time in nearly a month, more than 100 people a day are testing positive for coronavirus in Wisconsin. DHS reported the 7-day average of new confirmed cases at 114. The last time the number had been in triple digits was back on June 14th. UW Health says COVID vaccines are now available at its primary care clinics throughout the Dane County area. Currently, the shots are accessible at 10 clinics, and in the coming weeks, most UW Health primary care facilities will be offering them to patients and the public.
Make it part of our normal immunization process, something similar to flu. So as we look into going into flu season and making, those available in primary care locations like we normally do, we want to do the same for the COVID-19 vaccine.
Vaccines are free. No identification or proof of insurance is required. Anyone 12 years old and older is eligible to receive the Pfizer vaccine, which UW Health has available. For a full list of what clinics currently are offering the shot and which ones will in the coming weeks, you can head to channel3000.com.
And just last week, SSM and Unity Point Health Meritor announced similar plans, making the vaccines available at their primary care clinics as well. Some encouraging news from the university today as UW students prepare to return in late August. A new survey of incoming Residence Hall students finds more than 92% of respondents say they plan to be fully vaccinated by the start of classes. Another 3% say they plan to get vaccinated after they arrive on campus. The survey, conducted by the Division of University Housing, had a response rate of 89%. Federal health officials are investigating the possibility that Johnson & Johnson's vaccine might slightly raise the risk of a rare neurological complication. In a statement, the CDC says it received reports of 100 people who got the shot developed Guillain-Barré syndrome, an immune system disorder that can cause muscle weakness and occasionally paralysis. That number represents a tiny fraction of the nearly 13 million Americans who have received the 1-dose vaccine.
There's not just people getting COVID shots. Some of the animals at the Henry Vilas Zoo will be getting vaccinated as well. Animals susceptible to COVID are expected to be given a vaccine authorized by the USDA later this month. Now, none of the animals at the Madison Zoo, the Vilas Zoo there, have tested positive, but cases among zoo animals have been reported on several occasions around the country. A neighborhood on Madison's west side is getting some negative recognition this week, and people who live there are frustrated by the crimes prompting it.
Police are calling the area along McKee Road a hot spot for car break-ins. Brad Hamilton went there to find out what's going on and what's being done to stop it.
Impacts people's lives when these things are done.
Fed up and confused.
We've been here over 30 years in this duplex, and we've definitely seen it go downhill.
Carissa Ferguson lives on Madison's west side, and her truck was stolen back in 2017.
It wasn't solved overnight, and it is definitely taking over this neighborhood.
MPD says that from June 24th to July 7th, they logged 12 reports of property damage. All of this taking place near the intersection of Maple Grove Drive and McKee Road. And the majority of those incidents were car break-ins.
It impacts people's lives for a long time.
A neighborhood wants a solution, and Madison's police captain Timothy Patton wants one too, which is why he and his team will now add extra security at night this summer, both to watch for this criminal activity and what he's calling a hotbed, but also alerting the community when a new hotspot arrives.
Frustrated by it as well, and so we just all want to try to do whatever we can to get ahead of this, stay ahead of this, and right now that's sharing information as soon as we have it.
MPD also wanted to make mention that if you or one of your neighbors gets their car broken into, to please report it to them immediately. Reporting here in Madison, Brett Hamilton, News 3 Now.
Wisconsin's race for Attorney General is heating up. Incumbent Attorney General Josh Kaul quietly launched his re-election bid over the weekend. He's been raising money and hiring campaign staff, so the official announcement was not a surprise. 2 Republicans, UW-Madison professor Ryan Owens and Fond du Lac County District Attorney Eric Toney, are also running. And today Owens says he has raised more than $300,000 since getting into the race back in April. And in the governor's race, Governor Evers' re-election campaign says that the Democratic incumbent raised $5 million through the first 6 months of the year and has also more more than $7 million cash on hand ahead of his bid for a second term. Governor Evers officially announced his re-election plans a month ago, but he has been raising money for months. Rebecca Clayfish, the former lieutenant governor under Scott Walker, and lobbyist Bill McCoshen are among the Republicans expected to announce soon their plans to run against Governor Evers. Still to come at 6, after taking a year off, the Dane County Fair just days away from its official return.
Plus, a new pilot program means more food carts in Madison's parks. We'll have that story next.
Your family's year-round comfort is our year-round commitment at RG Heating and Air Conditioning. We install quality Trane equipment and service all brands so your home's furnace and AC will perform their best year-round. RG Heating and AC.
McGann Furniture in downtown Baraboo should probably be called McGann Furniture and Flooring because we're the area's oldest and most experienced floor covering store. Our friendly staff will explain the many types of flooring available, answer questions, and make suggestions so you can choose what's best for your home and lifestyle. We always offer free in-home measurements and estimates and use the finest installers in the entire area. And remember, at McGann's, we don't inflate prices only to mark them down for a sale. Stop in today and discover the difference. You'll be glad you did. McGann Furniture, downtown Baraboo.
Watch your favorite local programming for free with RCA. Menards carries a great selection of HD digital antennas, accessory cables, universal remotes, and more. An RCA antenna lets you watch all of your favorite local broadcast channels in HD for free. Never miss a moment of live entertainment or relax in the evenings with something you're familiar with. Stop into Menards today and get 11% off all RCA antennas and accessories.
Save big money at Menards.
You're a hard worker. Provide for your family. Do good things in the community. Help out your neighbors. You've been there for so many others. Now, we're here for you. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
At RG Heating and Air Conditioning, our promise to you is 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Guaranteed service, repairs, and replacements. Installing quality Trane equipment. RG Heating and AC. We'll always treat you like family. Guaranteed.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
After a year away, the Dane County Fair is getting ready to make its return later this week. This year's County Fair will run from Thursday through Sunday at the Alliant Energy Center. Each day will have a specific theme. Daily admission is free for kids 5 and under every day of the fair. It's $3 for kids ages 6 to 11 and $8 for everyone 12 and up. Tickets can be bought at the gate with cash only or ahead of time on the fair's website. Some of Madison's most popular food trucks will soon be coming to a park near you. It's part of the city's new Carts in Parks program. During the pandemic, street vending coordinator Megan Blake Horst noticed more people spending time in their neighborhood parks as well as local food truck vendors looking for more customers. The new Carts in Parks program will help connect the two thanks to a $50,000 grant the city received from the National Association of City Transportation Officials.
It's one really exciting way that we can, say we're here to support you and this is how we're going to do it and in your pocketbook.
Carts in Parks will kick off in 2 weeks and is expected to run through mid-October.
People in Wisconsin will soon have more options to get to a popular vacation destination. Today, American Airlines says it'll be expanding nonstop service between Milwaukee's Mitchell International Airport and Miami. Starting in November, the flights will be offered on a daily basis instead of weekly. Now, you'll recall just last week, Dane County Regional Airport announced it was adding a new weekly nonstop flight to Miami as well. And that service will also start in November on board American Airlines. Potawatomi Hotel and Casino in Milwaukee in need of workers. Today, the casino says it'll be hosting a job fair. This will be next Thursday, 3 to 7 in the afternoon. They want to hire about 150 people in a variety of fields and are even offering sign-on bonuses, some as high as $1,000. Still ahead tonight in sports, reaction to the Bucks' big Game 3 win in the NBA Finals.
But first, an elderly Wisconsin woman is attacked by a Walmart employee. Her message to the public and why she says it could have been avoided from the start.
And we have an alert day in the forecast this week for a chance of strong to severe thunderstorms. Your full forecast coming up next.
Do you
suffer from ED? Did you know there could be a way to relieve ED without harmful medications, needles, or surgery? Peak Performance for Men is here to help. Click or call now to treat your ED. And remember, our results make the difference.
Get the new furniture you really want during the Steinhaffel's Best Sellers event. Save 35 to 50% store-wide on all the latest styles from all the best brands. Whether it's a new living room, bedroom, dining room, or the entire house, it's all on sale. And with Steinhaffel's special financing, it's even more affordable to update your room. So shop now and save big, in-store or online at steinhaffels.com.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
At General Heating and Air Conditioning, your comfort is important to us. From keeping you cozy warm to cooling you off with the ultra-quiet, energy-efficient Carrier Infinity Home Comfort System. Plus, join our free home comfort program and keep your air conditioner and furnace running at peak performance year after year. Enjoy priority service and extra savings that really add up. Celebrating 75 years of providing award-winning comfort for your home. Turn to the experts, Carrier and General Heating and Air Conditioning.
It's time again to roll up your sleeves and head to Blaine's Farm and Fleet. We're your summer lawn and garden experts, offering genuine values on everything you need to make, maintain, and enjoy your ideal yard. Like estate, lawn, or garden fertilizer, just $19.99. Rewards members get a free $10 gift card with an $80 estate fertilizer purchase. Get 10% off Rust-Oleum Stops Rust products. And Blaine's Farm and Fleet's black oil sunflower seeds, just $9.99.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Want to know how we make your glasses so fast? It's all done right here. With a lab in every store, our skilled techs handle your glasses from start to finish. You get them in as little as 30 minutes. No cut corners, just quality, affordable glasses. Only at iMart Express.
Tuesday on News 3 Now this morning, we're taking a tour of the Milton House down in Rock County.
And Chris Reese is watching a few rain chances for the week in your certified most accurate forecast. We'll see you from 4:30 to 7 on News 3 Now this morning.
Watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. The elderly Milwaukee area woman who police say was repeatedly punched by a teenage Walmart employee last week is now speaking publicly.
She says the incident could have been avoided altogether. Alejandra Palacios reports.
It's been quite a journey. And why anyone would do that, I don't know, and why no one helped is even more, especially in a Walmart store.
According to the criminal complaint, Shader asked to speak to a manager after having a negative interaction with the employee, 17-year-old Jazeria Velasquez. Shader said she didn't see her name tag, and according to the criminal complaint, attempted to take a picture of Velasquez to report her.
She went crazy. She flew and she punched me fist right here, over and over again.
Velasquez of Racine was charged with aggravated battery to an elderly person and disorderly conduct. Shader said what took her by surprise the most is the lack of people stepping in to help her at the time, and that the employees apparently knew of Velasquez's temperament.
What if it was your grandmother? What if it was your mother? You can't just yell stop or call the police. The managers knew she was a loose cannon. The first one said nothing, the second one told me so. So why do they keep an employee like that? That's a bigger problem than not having security.
As Shader recovers, she wants people to know that if they see an incident like this break out, to step in and help in whatever way they can.
I just want to tell people, pull out your phone. Give somebody a break. Okay, no one's asking you to dive in and be hurt, but pull out your phone and document it and yell, call the police.
Walmart released a statement saying, "We want all of our customers to have a pleasant shopping experience in our stores." They went on to say that Velasquez has been suspended and are cooperating with police in the investigation.
And that was Alejandra Palacios reporting. And here now is meteorologist Dana Fulton.
Right now, we do have a few on and off shower chances overnight and for tomorrow. Just a slight chance, though. So I think most of the area is going to stay dry over the next 24 hours or so. But we could have a few isolated showers pop up as we work through our overnight and into Tuesday. Temperatures will be back to the 80s tomorrow, so we're back to a warm July spot for the rest of the week and into next weekend. It's also going to be a little more humid outside as our temps climb into the 80s, likely likely going to see those heat index readings climb closer to 90 degrees by the weekend. Overall, our radar has brought in some light showers just rotating up this afternoon. Well, right now, we're not picking up anything, though. Wouldn't be surprised with this cloudy sky to see a few isolated drizzle spots, not quite strong enough to be picked up on the radar, but we will have that slight chance for us overnight under a mostly cloudy sky to potentially see a few isolated showers pop up for early Tuesday. Otherwise, Tuesday, we're back to the 80s, plan on partly sunny skies, and that slight chance for an isolated shower for Tuesday afternoon. On Wednesday, we will have some isolated showers early in the day, but the main threat for some strong to severe thunderstorms and some steadier rainfall builds in later on. Throughout the afternoon, we'll start to see these shower chances pick up. The timing's backed off just a little bit for the bulk of the rainfall coming through in the late evening, bringing again some very heavy rain at times and some stronger wind gusts. This will be during the heat of the day, so we will have the potential for some severe thunderstorms in there. And this is going to continue overnight and into Thursday as far as having scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. So we are going to pick up what looks like quite a bit of rainfall late Wednesday and into Thursday. These steadier rain showers or heavier thunderstorms continuing through much of Thursday morning before tapering off in the afternoon. Because of this, model runs starting to consistently bring more of a 2 to 3 inch rain event for us throughout southern Wisconsin. Don't hold on so much to those numbers. Focus more on the fact that this does look like a significant widespread rain event. We're still under a moderate drought status right now, so to have some steadier rain coming through, certainly good news with lesser amounts expected closer to the Wisconsin-Illinois state line. But this does look like, as we look ahead to Wednesday night and into Thursday, the potential for severe weather is there, and potentially isolated flooding also, as we're under a slight risk for severe weather west of Dane County. So we have added an alert day to the forecast for late Wednesday. Some of those thunderstorms could be severe, bringing high winds, heavy rain, and localized flooding concerns. Otherwise, our trend in the 6 to 10 day and our 8 to 14 day outlook still likely. Our temperatures will be above average. We're hitting a little bit of a warmer stretch for the weekend and heading into next week. Tomorrow, 81, right where we should be for this time of year. A little more humid outside, though, with a slight chance for an isolated shower or thunderstorm. The alert day on Wednesday due to the potential for some of those very strong thunderstorms to become severe later in the evening. We'll have scattered showers and thunderstorms overnight Wednesday into Thursday, a chance on Friday, and then a drier stretch expected to kick off for the weekend heading into next week.
And coming up in sports, Giannis has a historic Game 3 in the NBA Finals, while the Bucks say his performance, nothing new to them. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Don't you wish you could wave a magic wand and have whiter teeth? Well, you can, but it's not magic. It's power swabs. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and boom, whiter teeth and a better smile. And since you're not dealing with messy trays or awkward strips, you're less vulnerable to the harsh sensitivity they sometimes create.
I've used strips. They seem to really hurt my teeth. The power swabs, it just seemed very gentle.
It's so simple and easy. You just open it, you apply it to your teeth, you forget it's there. And I noticed that they're white and bright again like they were before.
I noticed actually a difference the first time that I used power swabs. You put on the first coat and then the activator goes on, and immediately you start seeing it working.
It only takes 5-minute applications to get a brighter, whiter smile with power swabs. You just snap, swab, and smile. Power swabs have been clinically studied to whiten natural teeth and remove stains from caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so powerful, it removes stains from coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking.
I love my coffee in the morning.
I will never stop drinking coffee. I will not be the person drinking hot coffee with a straw.
As much coffee as I drink, I can use my power swabs and eliminate the staining.
When I use the power swabs, I applied it directly to my front tooth where the coffee stain was.
I like being able to individually get the teeth, and most importantly, it got kind of in between the grooves.
You can put it directly on the stain that you see on your teeth, and it's so precise.
But as powerful as it is, it's also gentle and causes 0 to minimal sensitivity.
This didn't sting, it didn't burn, it didn't have an aftertaste. It was just a swab, and I just got to rub it on my teeth, and that was it.
Take it from me as someone who has gone the dental route, but has also gone on the shelf route, and I've not really seen anything work as effective and as easy as power swabs.
Whiten your teeth today by ordering power swabs and receive 40% off the regular price. Shipping is free, plus you'll receive a free quick stick pen to use on the go after meals or a cup of coffee. Visit powerswabs.com or call the number on your screen.
As an Edgerton ER nurse, I'm not just treating patients. I'm taking care of my neighbors. So when you ask me, as a Wisconsin nurse, do I trust the COVID-19 vaccines? My answer is yes. Ask your family doctor what they think.
Another person is dead after a crash along East Washington. This is the second deadly crash on the corridor in a week.
People are still dying on East Washington Avenue. So I'm asking, what isn't being done?
Naomi Coles gets answers. Wednesday on News 3 Now at 10.
Game 3 of the NBA Finals turned into the Bucks taking it to the Thuns thanks to another huge game from Giannis. The two-time MVP followed up a 42-point performance in Game 2 with a 41 performance on Sunday. And it landed him in some elite company. Giannis became just the 6th player in NBA history to record back-to-back 40-point games in the Finals. But he didn't just score. Giannis willed the Bucks to that win.
He's just doing whatever it takes to help his team, to help us. You know, he's in an aggressive mindset. He always plays that way. But I thought he played with the pass well, made some great reads. You know, so we need a lot from him, and that's what he does.
It doesn't really surprise me. Like I said, I've been doing this seen him do this for a while now. It's just, now it's on the biggest stage. Now everybody's getting a chance to see.
27 players were invited to compete for a shot to play on the U.S. women's national team. 8 of them were Badgers, 4 former standouts, 3 current stars, and 1 future Badger, all skating to represent the red, white, and blue. Out of the 27, 25 will make the cut for the Women's World Championships in Calgary, and then the number shrinks to 23 for the 2022 Winter Olympics. Odds are UW will be well represented, and to have this shot, well, it's just hard to put into words.
Words can't really describe how I felt. I mean, this has been a dream of mine forever, and finally, like, breaking that barrier, like, getting onto the team was just an unreal feeling. It's kind of one of those things that you don't really grasp right away. I don't think I've really come to terms with it yet, but no, I'm super grateful.
Pro Football Focus released their preseason quarterback rankings, and Graham Mertz is just outside the top 25. The Wisconsin QB sits 26th out of the 130 signal callers, which isn't bad considering Mertz just played 7 games last year. The Kansas Cannon threw for over 1,200 yards and 9 touchdowns and helped lead Wisconsin to a Duke's Mayo Bowl win. Now, how cool is this? With the 86th overall pick in the MLB draft, the Brewers selected Wisconsin native Alex Binelas. The Oak Creek product spent the last 3 years at Louisville, where he hit 33 homers and drove in 123 runs. Now, he grew up 15 miles from American Family Field, and now gets a chance to play there. And Pete Alonso is heading into tonight's Home Run Derby, confident that he'll take home the crown again. So much so that on Sunday, the former Madison Mallard said, quote, "We're going to take it home again." Now, remember, in 2019, he became just the 2nd rookie to take home the Derby crown in Major League history.
See what Otani has to say about that.
Oh, yeah. He's the favorite.
And he's starting at pitcher, too, right, in the game? God, he is unbelievable, the season that guy's putting together. Yeah, something else.
Final check with Dana.
We're expecting overall warm temperatures for the rest of the week, a little humid, and an alert day in the forecast now for Wednesday with thunderstorms built again.
All right, Dana, thanks. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Enjoy your evening, and we will see you back here at 10.